I fired my best man for proposing at my wedding, so me and my wife spent like 7 months planning this wedding. We're talking picking out napkin colors, arguing about the playlist, the whole deal. Everything had to be perfect. I asked my buddy John to be best man because we've been tight since we were like 12. He was pumped about it. Wedding day comes, ceremony goes great, no hiccups. My wife looked amazing. I didn't trip walking down the aisle. My cousin didn't get too drunk before dinner. We're at the reception now and everything's rolling smooth. Then comes speech time. John gets up with the mic. He starts off normal, cracking jokes about that time I accidentally locked myself out of my apartment in just a towel, telling stories about our road trip to Austin where we got lost for 4 hours. People are laughing, it's good vibes, but then he switches gears. He starts talking about his girlfriend. At first I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's wrapping up, gonna tie it back to me and my wife somehow, but nope, he keeps going. He's going on about how he met her, their first date, how she makes him a better person or whatever. I glance at my wife and she's got this confused look on her face, like where is this going? Then John puts the mic down, reaches into his jacket pocket, pulls out a ring box. My stomach drops. He turns to his girlfriend who's sitting at table 6, gets down on one knee right there in the middle of the dance floor, asks her to marry him. The whole room goes dead quiet for like 3 seconds. Then his girlfriend starts crying, says yes, and suddenly everyone's clapping and cheering. People are standing up, taking pictures, rushing over to congratulate them. I'm just sitting there at the head table watching my wedding turn into someone else's engagement party. My wife squeezes my hand so hard I thought she was gonna break my fingers. Her face is frozen in this fake smile, but her eyes are saying murder. The cheering dies down after a minute, and John comes over to our table, still grinning like an idiot. He's holding his girlfriend's hand, and she's showing off the ring to my aunt. Dude, that was perfect timing, right? John says to me. Everyone's already here, all dressed up. Figured why not make it a double celebration? I stood up, told him he needed to leave. He laughed at first, thought I was joking. I'm serious, I said. Get out. His smile dropped. What? Come on, man, I thought you'd be happy for me. You literally proposed at my wedding reception during what was supposed to be your speech about me, I said. You made this whole thing about you. He tried to argue, said he figured I wouldn't mind, that it was romantic, that everyone seemed happy about it. His girlfriend started getting defensive too, saying I was being selfish on what should be a day about love. I told them both they had 5 minutes to grab their stuff and go. John called me a jerk, said after 15 years of friendship, this is how I treat him, but he left. His girlfriend went with him, crying about how I ruined her engagement. My wedding coordinator had to redirect everyone back to their seats. The DJ put music back on. My wife and I did our first dance, but the energy was totally off. Half the guests spent the rest of the night talking about John's proposal instead of our actual wedding. My mom came up to me later and said maybe I overreacted, that I could have just let it go and dealt with it after, but I stood by it. He's not my best man anymore. Haven't talked to him since.